Hello all. So today we will be discussing about the experiment of DNS in the Wireshark. We will solve one by one all the given questions. So the first question is run NSLOOKUP to obtain the IP address of a web server in Asia. What is the IP address of that server? So I will open the command window. I can open it by Windows pressing Windows R. Enter. Now we use the to obtain IP address of any domains. We can use the command NSLOOKUP. So in Asia, I need to find the IP address of web server. Then I can find it by www.flipkart.com. Now here you can observe the name is flipkart.com and its address you can observe here 163.53.76.86. This is the IP address of it. How you can verify it? You can just copy it, paste here in the browser, and you can see Flipkart is opened here. It's saying the non-authoritative answer. What does it mean by it? That the IP address is obtained by the cache of this device. The IP address have already there existed before in the cache of this device. So it says it is a non-authoritative answer. The third question says run NSLOOKUP so that one of the DNS servers obtained in question 2 is queried for the mail servers for Yahoo Mail. What is its IP address? For question 2 means in the at Cambridge University, I need to find the Yahoo Mail.com's IP address. How we can do that? Let's see. Again, I need to type ns lookup, then mail.yahoo.com, and then cam.ac.uk. So I got the address here. I got the address here of the yahoo.com in Cambridge University. Its IP address. Now we need to know about two more commands that are there is IP config slash display DNS. Now what it does is it will display all the DNS servers stored in your cache of the device. You can see here. I have just searched for cam.ac.uk. It have stored all the IP addresses in the cache are displayed here. Now using ipconfig slash flush DNS, I can empty this cache. So you can see here successfully flush the DNS reservoir cache. Now let's trace the DNS with Wireshark. So what we need to do first is use ipconfig to empty the DNS cache in your host. That I have done using the ipconfig plus DNS. Now next you have to open your browser, empty your browser cache. Now that we can do by using by opening settings. There I have to search for internet options. I can see I'm getting this option. If you're not getting this option, you need to click here allow. Before it will be default, you need to click here allow. Then you need to open this. Then in general tab, select delete files. General file tabs, okay, delete. So all the cache cache is deleted on this device. Then I need to open Wireshark. I need to enter the filter IP address. Here I need to give the IP address of my device, of my default device, that I will obtain Windows terminal. I need to type IP config/all. Now you can check out this preferred. I have connected to wireless LAN adapter Wi-Fi. Here I am having this address at 192.168.62.134. This I need to copy and I have to apply here. Now this filter removes all packets that neither originates and nor are destined to your host. Now stop it, and now we need to start capturing packets. Continue without saving, and need not need to save the previous capturing. From now I want to capture the packets. Now I need to open the Internet Explorer. Now I need to go in my browser, and I have to visit this page. I will search this page. You can see I have successfully opened this page here. Now we need to stop the packet capture. Now we need to locate the query and the response. That is www.itf.org. We can find it here. That is, my query is here and its response is here. How you can locate it? You have to observe this arrow. Where there is a query, it will automatically indicate the response here. Now we have to analyze these packets and trace the DNS. So the fourth question is, locate the DNS query and response messages are then sent over UDP or TCP. Okay, let's analyze it. Now here DNS, this is my 772 standard query with the type A. Type A, this is which is I required standard query. Now 4 type A having, that is the IPv6 address standard query. But as I have given here IPv4 address, I will be requiring this standard query. So our question is, this is sent over UDP or TCP. By selecting here, its information will come here, and we can see here it says it is a user datagram protocol, which is UDP. So the query is sent over UDP. Now fifth question says, what is the destination port for the DNS query message, and what is the source port of DNS response message? Let's observe it in Wireshark. So here is my standard query. Why this one is my query not above one? Because with the type A indicates it's a IPv4 address, and 4A indicates it's a IPv6. We given IPv4 address, so we require this query, and its destination port we can observe here it is a 53, and we need to observe standard query response. It response source address is 53. They both are same.
So by
How
this,
are they same? Let it understand by a simple analogy. Now A is a person who wants to send a letter to his friend B. Okay, so what he will do? He will write his address and he will write his friend's address. So his address will become the source address, that is A, and his friend's address will become destination address. Now let's say have some query, he want to ask something to B. He sends a query to him, then B have to respond. Have to respond to A. So now B will have to respond. So B will keep his address, and it will also give where the letter have to reach. So the source address will become B here, and the destination address will become A here. So here we can observe that the query's source port and destination port of response are same, and query's destination port and response source port are same. The sixth question is, to what IP address is the DNS query message sent? Use ipconfig to determine the IP address of your local DNS server. Are these two IP address the same? Now let's find out. So this is my DNS query message. And here is my IP address to which it is sent. Means I have to check the destination address. It is 192.168.62.178. Now I have to verify this by using command terminal. That I can do by using the command ifig all. Now we can observe here they both are the same. Not here. Here you can observe here they both are the same. Now examine the DNS query message. What type of DNS query is it? Does the query message contain any answers? So this is my query message. So for that, come here, check the queries. It is a type A query, and the answers are 0 here. Now examine the DNS response message. How many answers are provided, and what do each of these answers contain? Now we need to examine the DNS response message. So DNS response message is here. To find out how many answers are provided, we can check here. There are two answers are provided here. Now what do these answers contains? So we can open here answers. There are two answers. I can open up them here and this one. Now these answers contains name, type, class, time to leave, data length, and address. So 9 question asks us that check out the TCP SYN packet sent by our host, and it is asking the destination IP address of SYN packet corresponding to any other IP address provided in the DNS response message. So here is TCP SYN message. Let's check out its destination address. Its destination address is 151,675. Now let's check the response here. Here we need to go to DNS to the answers, and here we can check. It is 151,675. So it is TCP SYN is destination is corresponding to the one of the address answers of the DNS response. And the communication. So this indicates that the communication is consistent with the DNS resolution process. So the 10th question asking us, this web page contains images. Before retrieving each image, does your host issue a new DNS queries? It's obviously no, because it means that our host does not issue a new DNS queries for each image. Now this behavior typically indicates that the DNS resolution for the image, they are cached or they are prefetched. Now let's play with this NS lookup table. NS lookup. So what we need to do is, first we need to start packet capture. We need to open command terminal. We have to type here NS lookup www.mit. Then we have to stop capturing the packets. So here this is my query and here is my response of the MIT web server. So now what is the destination port for the DNS query message and what is the source port for DNS response message? Now we have to repeat the previous experiment, but this time we have to use the command ns lookup minus type equal to ns mit.edu. Before that we have to start capturing the packets. Now after this we have to stop capturing the packets. So here is my query, and by looking at the red this arrow I can observe here my response. Now let's answer some of the questions. Now we have repeat the experiment by typing this command in the command terminal. Before entering this command, I have to start the capturing packets. After this, I have to stop capturing the packets. To what IP address is the DNS query message sent, and is this the IP address of your default local DNS server? If not, what does the IP address correspond to? So we can check here in the query. This is a destination address 192.168.62.178. It is matching default local DNS server. Now examine the DNS query message. What type of DNS query is it? Does the query message contain any answers? DNS query message queries. It is a type A and it contains no answers. Examine the DNS response message. How many answers are provided? What does each answer contain? Here completes the DNS experiment. In between the video, somewhere my voice is missed out, but no need to worry. As I have pointed with the cursor, I have shown all the answers to the questions. Thank you so much.